What is up, everybody? It's your boy Chris Cage coming at you 2 times, and we have a weekly race video for y'all. But before we begin, feel free to check out the Sunflower Gifts. This is the small business gift shop where you can buy anything that your heart desires. You can buy anything from shirts to beads to keychains to bracelets to actual sunflower stuff, special gift baskets, anything you can put your mind to, all at the Sunflower Gifts. If you go to the link in my description below, you'll be able to buy anything that you want from there, and even request custom-made pieces on top of it as well. And make sure you don't forget to support your small business worldwide, because they'll depend on it at times. We're on the 4-lane Elimination Raceway, and this one is going to be a bit of a two-part thing. Now, I do got these two things up because we don't need these at this point, but this is the two-part thing that we're going to do here today. The first part is going to be a Hot Wheels Rumble, and we're going to do it with a special way this time around. We have selected 30 cars that are off camera, and they're going to be put in their slots from 130 that is also off camera. But we're going to be using something completely different, and I hope it goes well. Because I've only used this to do my special knockoff version of Deal or No Deal, a Go Big or Go Home. I have a random spin generator downloaded on the A23 phone and A53 phone as well that I'm going to be using, one of them obviously, to select cars' entrance at random in order to see where they will enter and who will come out on top. Now, with that said, it's time to begin the entry selection first, to find out who will enter in what spot. And by the way, leftmost is the first lane. So 1 to whichever one is on the right, and then so forth. So let's get the entry races or entry selections going. Hopefully it goes well. All right, here we go. I actually have found a better way to do this. So, guys, this is the best I can do. And this is my second take, by the way, because the first one I had a bunch of swearing and I was annoyed at a YouTube video. So, this one is a lot better. So, I did select entries, but that footage was so crap. I can't even tell you. So, that take is gone. This one is here. So, let's start selecting numbers for some of these cars. And let's start with the tall one. Let's start with the biggest one, the monstrous one. You know, Monster Dairy Delivery. The one who's Wumbo AF. So let's start selecting the number right now. Well, just like that, we already have a number 1 entry. Monster Dairy Delivery, entry number 1. Up next, we got ourselves the next car is Speed Blaster with its gold 7-spoke wheels. It goes to entry number 10. Next car we got is the Governor. So let's find his entry. Number 11. Just back a ways and turn this, put this down right here. Let's have to try to find a way to... I create another problem now, because now I have no gap to try to hide the slices, because it's right behind this bin here. Next up is bot wheels. Let's see what his entry number is. Number 19. Sometimes when it comes to filming these videos and doing these stuff, sometimes you gotta get creative. So, yeah. Up next is Track Manga. So far we have Mad Manga, Track Manga, Manga Tuner. We have not had Manga Racer or Manga Street. So, might add more to the manga families somewhere down the line. Entry number 17 this car has. Up next is the Team Hot Wheels Corkscrew Buggy. It gets entry number 16. Speaking of Track Manga, now we got Mad Manga. It's mad. It's steaming mad. Entry number 12 it gets. Up next we got Baseline here. Entry number 7. Next up, we got the Arachnarod. Very infamous card now at this time. Haven't had anything in a green roll yet, so it gets entry number 22. Up next is Speed Slayer. Let's see what his entry number is going to be. Entry number 23, next to the Arachnarod. Up next is Formula Solar. Let's see what his entry is going to be. It's going to be number 14. Next cards to get his entry is the Nightburner Race Team Edition Treasure Hunt from 2014's B case. Number 24, this car is going to get. Up next is my favorite, the GT Racer, which I hope comes back one of these days. It's now 11 years since it's been seen. It gets number 29. It's going to be near the end of the pack. I know this version is one of the best versions out there that race as well. So, Best of luck to the rest of y'all. Up next is Power Rage. Let's see what number he gets. Number 9. My favorite number. Probably not might be his favorite spot for Power Rage, but you know, show must go on. Up next, Sweet 16-2. It starts at number 15. Next car we got is Formula Street. Don't really get to see this car often, but hopefully there'll be more versions of this coming up. Then it might have more versions to the point where I'm like, all right, enough of Formula Street. So it gets entry number 4. Now it's time for the next car to get on here, which is Rogue Hog. This one this one we have seen many versions of. So let's go. Entry 20. The end of row 2. So let's get the next one up. I have an idea of doing a Hot Wheels Rumble on the speed run, by the way. And let me know if you want to see that. The way to get eliminated there is, I guess I'll just decide how it goes. I guess it's the one who posts the fastest speed is the one who stays on. And the other one gets, and the opposing challenger gets 2 chances to try to post the fastest speed, I guess. Hope we get a better speedometer or something. That way it can be more accurate. That's what I want to happen. Now, we saw High Voltage got number 25. Right there. So now let's see what Mercy Breaker gets. We still have to find out who Monster Dairy Delivery is going to face off against. Now, Mercy Breaker gets number 18. As we move on to the next car, which is Streamliner. Entry number 28. He starts next to the GT Racer. Next car, by the way, coming up is Winning Formula. I do like some of the A-Case cars I did see, including Punk Ride. And apparently, I think I have to watch the video, but I thought the fleet line was going to be the treasure hunt, but there was 2 of those there. So I have no idea what the treasure hunt is for the 2024 A case. And hopefully it'll be a good case for me. Hopefully that will be a mainline for me to turn all this stuff around. Guys, these last mainline series have been quite bad. Especially with the fact that I've been barely fighting red editions as of late. Shell Shock will go up against Monster Dairy Delivery in the first heat for Hot Wheels Rumble. Spinning for Battle Spec. He gets to start at the end of the field for the Hot Wheels Rumble race. Winner of the Hot Wheels Rumble race will get to start or will get the privilege to start next to the King and another car in the 20 Heat Eliminator race for the final weekly race of October. Right at the last second, he was like, "You get 13? Nope, you get number 8." That's what you get That's what you get right there. Up next, Monte Racer. Number 27 goes next to Screamliner. Next car on the docket is this Maelstrom. He gets number 21. Goes next to the Arachnarod. Up next, we got this car right here. The Circle Trucker. One of two treasure hunt versions. He gets entry number 5. Now Speedbox gets a shot to get his entry number chosen. Row 1 is complete. Number 6 is his entry. And now we got the last two. Once again, Bone Shaker. What will his entrance be? He ought to be in row 1 or row 2 or row 3. Alright, Bone Shaker gets number 13, which means that Mountain Mauler gets number 26. So, with that said, now we have our cars chosen, wheels reset. So now it's time to begin Hot Wheels Rumble. Who will survive and make it all the way towards the end? Let's go. It's time for the Rumble to begin. And your winner is Shell Shock. Entry 3 is on the track. And we have our new survival car this time around on the Rumble. It is Winning Formula. Winning Formula all of a sudden lost a spot, so now your winner is Formula Street. Alright, entry number 5 is on the track. It's a little bit of a back and forth here. Circle Trucker is now your new survival car right here. Now finally I have a car that did not do a back and forth here because Circle Trucker still moves on ahead. After a failed run by entry 6, entry 7 is now on the track. And Circle Trucker still moves on ahead. Entry number 8 is on the track. And we have a new survival car. It is Urban Agent in entry number 8. Entry 9, Power Rage, is on the track. And more back and forth action there because it was a short run for Urban Agent and a win for Power Rage. Last entry out of row 1 in number 10, it is Speed Blaster. Let's see what he got, what it takes. And he stops Power Rage. So Speed Blaster is your new survival car. Alright, entry number 11. Funny, it has number 11 on it. Is the Governor. And some more back and forth action going on here in the Rumble. As your new survival car now is this Grown Governor. Entry number 12 with Mad Manga is on the track. And Mad Manga is out, which means The governor is in. Going to entry number 13 here. Let's see who wins. And the governor picks up yet another win. Entry number 14 is out as the governor still holds on. Entry number 15 is on the track. Not a good run for Sweet 16-2, but a great run still for the governor as he soldiers on ahead. From entry 16, we got the corkscrew buggy on the track. Let's see what he can do. And the governor wins again. From Mab Mega to Track Mega, entry 17. And it goes to the governor once more. Moving on to entry number 18, Mercy Breaker. And he takes out the governor. He puts mercy on the governor, funny enough. Mercy Breaker is your new survival car in entry number 18. All right, Bot Wheels, entry 19 on the track. And Bot Wheels didn't even budge at all. Mercy Breaker still moves ahead. Final entry for row 2, Rogue Hog. And Rogue Hog thought he had it, but no, the Breaker of Mercy wins. Now it sounds like Broken Matt Hardy. The Breaker of Mercy. Just like how he said, or just like how Vinny V said when talking about TNA one day, the Striker of Matt. What the hell is a Striker of Matt? Anyway, the Breaker of Mercy wins. And it's better than the Striker of Matt. A version of the inaugural Hot Wheels All Out winner is in entry number 21. Let's go. Fails miserably and gets the win to the Breaker of Mercy once more. Up next at number 22, the most infamous car in my Hot Wheels collection now, Arachnarod. Takes him out completely quickly. And still your winner is Mercy Breaker. I'll be shocked if that casting actually becomes a treasure hunt. On a side note. Entry 23. Speed Slayer against Mercy Breaker. And Speed Slayer gets taken out. Mercy Breaker still soars ahead. Now we soldier on to entry 24. Who will win this one? And we all know Nightburner is out of here. Winner is still the Mercy Breaker. Right, entry 25 is High Voltage. High Voltage was no match for a Mercy Breaker, as it still chugs along. Entry number 26. We got Mountain Mauler trying his best to beat Mercy Breaker. Somehow he falls out of the first prong things, which doesn't really happen, but it happens at times. Mercy Breaker wins yet again. Going to entry 27, Monster Racer. Let's see if he can beat the Mercy of Breakers. I don't think he did. Nope. Entry 28 goes to Screamliner. Let's see if he got what it takes. He doesn't. And once again, the third thing flips out. I don't know what's going on with that. Kind of strange. Mercy Breaker still moves ahead. Going to entry 29, the GT Racer has now made its way onto the track. And just like that, GT Racer takes out the Mercy Breaker to become the new survival car. But there's one car left. Can he survive? Let's find out. Entry 30 is making its way onto the track. A little bit of change of the guard here. Final two cars, one-on-one. One wins, one loses. Let's find out who will make it to the next week's weekly race. And it will be my favorite car. The GT Racer moves on towards the next weekly race. Congrats to this casting for doing it big. This is a familiar sight for one of my favorite cars in my Hot Wheels collection of all time. GT Racer shows that yes, even though it's been missing for 11 years, and some of the Hot Wheels heads have yet to bring this car back. Bring it back, guys. Bring it back, please. I want this car back so badly. I want this car back to the point to where if y'all know it's coming back, mention it to me on all of my socials. Even the ones I don't use. If and when it's coming back. And if you are generous, ship it to me. But, regardless of which, this casting right here is a god amongst me. It may not be to some of y'all. Some of y'all, it might just be just a regular old race car. But to me, it's one of the bestest, it's one of the fastest, and it's your winner of today's weekly race, and might have a shot at becoming the king of the raceways for fantasy cars. I happen to know that right now, the current king is the most latest released Fast Fish. So hopefully in the 20 heat eliminator, he might be able to get it done. If not, at least you tried. That'll do it for today's weekly race. Hope you like this video. Give it a thumbs up and comment down below. If you're brand new watching, be sure to subscribe and also turn on the notifications bell as well. It's your boy Chris Cage, and I'm coming at you 2 times, and we will see you at the next video.